with my updated list for Infernoble nights. As you all already know, banlist dropped and we lost Linkros and Smoke Grenade. I think the way to play Infernobles now is to include bamboo package in it. I decided to play triple cursed bamboo sword, triple golden bamboo sword and one broken bamboo sword. Those cards have a lot of synergy and this deck can best abuse those cards. So firstly you send the cursed bamboo sword with Isolde and you trigger this effect to search golden bamboo sword or broken bamboo sword. Then you add it back with the Renode, which you play 3 of, and then you put it on a monster and link it off, or send it with Oliver to summon him and you get to search another copy of golden bamboo sword. And that's actually the way to best abuse these cards. Of course, sometimes you will draw them, which will mean that you will go through them faster. If you draw like Cursed Bamboo Sword, you can always just equip it to a monster and link that monster off to get its effect. If you open, let's say, Golden Bamboo Sword, you can send Cursed Bamboo Sword to search Broken Bamboo Sword and you have your pot of greed. Of course, if you trio combo, you don't use them all up. During the end phase, you can, with the effect of Roland, send Cursed Bamboo Sword to search your warrior, and you can use its effect to search Golden Bamboo Sword as a follow-up for next turn. And then after that you can use the Charles effect to equip Cursed Bamboo Sword and destroy it to search another Golden Bamboo Sword. And that's what happens a lot of in my games. I have like 2 monster interruptions, 2 hand traps, and like insane follow-up with like 2 pot of greeds and like gear free. You play 50 cards because you don't want to draw bad hands, and you play a lot of like equips, and like if you stick to the usual 40, you like almost like every third hand would be actually be a break. So actually I think the way to go is to play like 50. And by playing 50, you actually, it's harder to draw these 3 cards in particular. You play a lot of hand trap, which usually Infernoble didn't play. They didn't play them at all actually, they played Dark Ruler no more. But right now, by playing hand traps, your deck goes a lot better when you go second. And you play them mostly because when you go first, you will usually resolve like 1, 2 and sometimes even triple Golden Bamboo Sword, and you want to actually draw into hand traps. Because we lost Smoke Grenade and Linkros, we lost like a lot of firepower. So with the current combo you end on Charles and Herald of Arclight, which is enough for some matchups, but for a lot it's actually not enough. So but if you have like Charles and like Arclight and like double hand trap with a good follow-up, you should be able to win every game. Connector is still here as a trio. This card should be eventually limited. I think this is far the strongest normal summon in the game. And oh, thanks for the follow. Another thing I think I should talk about is the interaction with Power Tool. So I'm under assumption that everyone already knows the old Infernoble combo, in which with the Power Tool you would actually reveal triple living fossil, and then with it you would summon the Gamba, so you can actually proceed to synchro summon. But not the problem, but the weak point of that was, what if you already, let's say, open living fossil, and then with the Power Tool you could actually add another living fossil which doesn't do anything, or the Randall, which is a good card, but you couldn't really like make your board stronger. But right now, if you open living fossil or the Randall in your opening hand, you can actually just reveal like double Cursed Bamboo Sword and Broken Bamboo Sword, which would eventually lead to for draw 2, in which you draw into your hand traps. Another good thing about hand traps is if you like you don't normal summon, let's say you summon like Red Layer, special summon it, and special summon Firefly Lady, go into Zold. If they like use Impermanent or Veiler, you can actually just normal summon your hand traps and go into your Fiber Den. So I've tested this deck plenty, and I will test it much more on my Twitch channel, which is Christmas 6. I will put it in the description. I have plenty of other decks which I will play. That's it pretty much for the main deck. I don't think I should be really explaining anything much. I already said that the Renaud is really strong in this list. It adds you Cursed Bamboo Sword, which will eventually draw your 2. Oliver can be summoned by sending those Bamboo Swords, again really good interaction. Aqua Dolphin again can send them. So like this deck has a lot of cool interactions. Side deck is actually irrelevant because I know what the meta will be. It will probably be a lot of Drytrons. That deck is really strong. So I think Droll and Lockbird is really strong against it. For the extra deck, it remained pretty much the same as it used to be. As I already said, your end board is usually Arclight, Charles, and like 1 to 2 hand traps. That's average. With a better hand, you could have like a Gearfried on the board, or like Savage. But usually you have like these 2 interruptions. Nothing special here. Actually, Formula sometimes comes up. You actually lost Linkros and Metal Marcher, so you have like had 3 more. I have more free spots. I actually decided to put Celine. It comes up from sometimes when you go second, you actually just miss another card to make access Cotolker, and you're already playing Effect Veiler, and you will always have 3 spells in your graveyard because of all of these equips. That's pretty much it for this deck profile. Thanks for watching. This is my first video for the YouTube. I will be streaming regularly every day, so come and watch me. Goodbye.